Today we're going to have a look at this 2015 Gibson Les Paul Classic that I've modded to my specs. So here we have it, the 2015 Gibson Les Paul Classic. Maybe one of the most underestimated Gibson guitars of decades, because the build quality is ridiculously good. A lot of people didn't seem to like it because it came with a lot of futuristic changes, as you know, like the GeForce tuning system, boost switch right here, PCB board with quick connectors, and yeah, wider neck. It's 1.5 millimeters wider than a regular Gibson neck. I think it's 1.5. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, and it came with this headstock logo that people seem to hate. Yeah, I never looked there, to be honest. So, I bought this one brand new from a shop called Evenstad Musik here in Norway, and I loved it, straight out of the box. But after a few months I didn't get along with the tuning system because I found it too complicated, or yeah, complicated. You had to push buttons and do all kinds of things and then it tuned itself. And I just went ahead and changed that out to regular Grover tuners, like this. And it also had the 0 fret nut, which is it came with the brass nut, where the strings are kind of like laying over something that looks like a fret, but it caught up sometimes. And then I got the wizard Preben at Evenstad Musik, the guitar tech there, to make me a bone nut out of reindeer horn. So this is pretty cool. Very Norwegian. We like that. And then I went ahead and just, you know, like ripped it all apart after that. So basically everything electronic in this guitar got changed out. Because at that time, when I was using this guitar as my main guitar, it just didn't fit in. So the pickups that was in it was 57 in the neck and 57 super in the bridge, and they sound good on some amps. But at that time I was using my Marshall AFD 100, and that's a pretty pokey amp. And the pickups were pokey too, so it was too much. So I wanted just to change the pickups. But I never used the boost switch either. So I thought, why not just change the whole thing out? So I did, and I will show you some pictures over the screen now from when the whole thing went from factory to custom. So I changed the pots out to Bourne's pots, and I had to drill that. There was a little hole for the switch, which was smaller than the other holes going through the guitar for the pots. So I had to make a little, like, kind of washer in wood to put inside the guitar, and I had to drill the hole out to make it big enough to fit the pot through. But that was okay. And I covered the whole cavity, like the back cavity, with copper tape. I also did that with the switch cavity. This is a Switchcraft switch. I also changed that one out. I covered it with copper tape for no specific reason, just to see if it made any difference. Maybe it does. Maybe it don't. I can't really tell, but you know, at least it won't get abducted by aliens now. I also changed the pickups to the Seymour Duncan hot rodded set, as they call it. So this is very classic. It's a JB in the bridge and a jazz in the neck. They sound awesome. If it says Seymour Duncan on it, you're good to go. It has proper mother of pearl inlays. They did that in 2015 to all the models. And it has a slightly thicker piece of rosewood as the fingerboard to increase sustain. I have another Les Paul sitting in here, which is a 2011. And to be quite honestly, I don't hear the difference, but it's thicker though. But the finish on the guitar itself, if you look away from all the electronics and all that stuff, but the finish on the wood, the finish on the binding, it's completely flawless on these 2015 models. It's really, really, really well built. And second hand, the 2015 seems to be quite a lot cheaper than other years, because a lot of people kind of disliked it. But you know, it's made in the same factory by the same people, and it's just really, really nice. So I think we should plug it in and have a listen to how it sounds now. So, jazz in the neck, JB in the bridge, Bourne's potentiometers, 50s wiring, by the way. And we are running into my Kemper stage, just because it was already sitting here. And we are running some profiles from a guy called Glenn DeLuan, if I pronounce his last name right. Maybe, maybe not. I'm not English. And he has made a really nice profile pack from his personal amps, and this is the Marshall 1987 X profiles. So yeah, shall we? Middle position. And the bridge. Let's see if we can do a little musical thing on the clean. Let's put some effects on. Go back to the neck. And yeah, let's go. Alright, so we're gonna do some crunch, good old school Marshall crunch tone, and we're gonna stick to the neck pickup for this, because it just sounds really nice. So that was the crunch sound, and I am now going to switch to full-on gain with a lot of effects, and I'm gonna play out with that just to show you how versatile this guitar is sound-wise. And yeah, as I play, I will put in some sweeps of the guitar so you can see it close up, see how nice the finish is, and just, you know, like, have a good look at it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're gonna do some more videos from here about gear that we have, and maybe some gear that we don't have, but at the moment we have tons of gear sitting around here. Pedals, amps, guitars. Bendik, my partner in crime here, he's a drummer. So he has like multiple drum sets, cymbals. We might gonna do some videos on how we mic the drums, and I know Bendik right now is working on a really nice video about how to make your own drum triggers. So don't miss that. Hit the bell, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.